How smart are baboons? Hi, welcome to Curious Kids Every Day. I'm Josh. How are you doing today? It's so good to hear from you. Okay, today is going to be fun because we are going to learn a little bit about a creature called a baboon. Have you ever heard of a baboon? A baboon is a large, clever monkey with a dog-like snout that lives in big social groups. See, I was thinking about baboons today because I got an email from a curious kid named Isla. Isla said, "Please, can you do a Curious Kid show about baboons because I live in Cape Town and I go on holiday in a place called Pringle Bay, and I have seen so many baboons. I have even seen them being chased on the beach by a dog because they were trying to steal food. One baby baboon even came into our house." What? Now, I don't live somewhere where baboons are so prevalent that you might see one in your house. I've been to the beach a lot of times. I've never seen a baboon at the beach. Have you ever seen a baboon at the beach? Let's see if we can figure out from this email what's going on. Do you know where Cape Town is? That's where Isla said she's from. Do you know where Cape Town is? Cape Town is the capital city in a country called South Africa. Now, here in the United States, I only see baboons at the zoo, but it sounds like in South Africa, Isla sees them all the time. Can you imagine living somewhere where you see baboons all the time? What would you think about that? Now, I didn't know a lot about baboons, but one thing I did know is that they are super smart. You want to know how smart? Well, first we have to ask, what does it mean for an animal to be smart? Well, sometimes we mean, can it solve problems? Things like figuring out how to open something or get food in a tricky place. But sometimes we mean, can it remember? Like remembering which places are safe or who is friendly and who is not. And sometimes we mean, can it learn from others? Like watching what another animal does and copying it. Well, baboons can do all of those things. First, baboons are great problem solvers. In the wild, they spend a lot of time looking for food. That is called foraging. They might dig for roots, or pick berries, or peel plants, or grab insects. But in places where people live close to them, baboons may also just try to grab the human food because it smells strong and it's easy calories. That's probably why Isla sees them so much. They're trying to get that easy food. The second thing is that baboons have strong memories. They can remember places and routines. They can also remember other baboons. That matters because baboons live in groups called troops, and troop life can be complicated. There are friendships, there are arguments, there's sharing, there's stealing, there's helping, and baboons have to keep track of all of that interpersonal drama, while also watching out for danger. Third, baboons are amazing at learning from each other. Think about how you learned to do things as a kid. You watch grown-ups, you watch older kids. You copy what you see. Baboons do that too. younger ones pay attention, and they watch what food an older baboon eats, and they notice what's safe and what's risky. So they learn faster because they're not starting from zero. They're learning from the baboons around them. And fourth, baboons can even make good enough number guesses. This is pretty interesting. It's not like they're actually really doing math, but they can do stuff like look at two sections of things and say, which one has more? Which one is the bigger pile? If one pile of snacks is bigger than another, they can often choose the bigger one. And that's useful in real life. If you're trying to decide which tree has more fruit or which patch of ground has more to dig up, picking more makes your life easier. It's a smarter move. So, how smart are baboons? Well, they're smart enough to solve problems. They're smart enough to remember a lot. They're smart enough to learn from others, and they're smart enough to make quick choices that help them survive. And when baboons live near people, like around Pringle Bay in South Africa where Isla is, those clever baboon brains can sometimes get them into trouble because they may start treating human neighborhoods like a grocery store where all the food is free. Hey, come here, give me that. Ah! All right, let's have a quick quiz. What is the name for the big group that baboons live in? It's called a troop. And what do we call it when an animal searches for food in lots of different places? We call it foraging. Let's play true or false. True or false? Baboons usually live alone. No, that's false. They live in big groups called troops. True or false? Baboons can learn by watching other baboons. That is true. Would you rather have an amazing memory where you never forget faces, or be an amazing problem solver who can figure out any puzzle? See, I like solving puzzles, but I like to actually solve them myself. If I knew that I knew the answer to every puzzle, that wouldn't be as much fun to solve puzzles. But it would be really convenient to never forget a face. So I think I'll go with that skill. All right, let's play a round of What Am I? What am I? I am a group that lives and moves together. I include friendships, sharing, and stealing. And I am a group of baboons. What am I? I am a troop. Well, now we know that baboons are smart in a bunch of different ways. And if you live in a place like Isla, where baboons show up in real life and not just at the zoo, you might get to see that cleverness up close, whether you like it or not. Hey, that was my snack. Aw, man. What kind of question do you think we'll ask tomorrow on Curious Kids Every Day? I can't wait to find out. So until then, keep asking questions and stay curious, kids. And we've got a few birthdays today. Today is Finn's birthday. Finn is from California and Finn is turning 6. Happy birthday, Finn. James is from Georgia and James is turning 6. Happy birthday, James. Hollis is from Florida and Hollis is turning 3. Happy birthday, Hollis. Ellie is from New Jersey and Ellie is turning 7. Happy birthday, Ellie. And Kala is from Colorado and Kala is turning 5. Happy birthday, Kala. To all the grown-ups listening, if your curious kid wants their birthday mentioned on the show, please visit supportcuriouskids.com and join the Curious Kids Club. That's supportcuriouskids.com. See you tomorrow.